Hello again, amazing people. Welcome back to Building Your Health Esteem. I am your host, Jerome Craig, and today's episode is titled Creator versus Consumer. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. I listened to the past episode and the audio quality, well, there's something going on there. So I do appreciate you returning. These bugs will be sorted out at some point. Anyway, I am moving through the P.R.O.M.I.S.E framework to building better health, and in the last episode I addressed the P in the acronym P.R.O.M.I.S.E. The P was for pattern. This I equated not only to the patterns of how we do things in our lives and on a day-to-day basis, but also looking at a larger pattern, the rhythm of life, the patterns in nature. Are we not part of nature? And today we're moving on to the R, and the R is for recuperation. I use the word recuperation as it refers to recovery from stress or exertion, the recovery or regaining of something. Recuperation is about boundaries. It's about balance. Recuperation speaks to a sense of peace, mindfulness, and of course sleep. Recuperation is about self-care and definitely a major pillar in building health. Simply put, recuperation is our rest and recovery. The time to step back from exertion, from stimulation, from work, technology, and even people and their energy and outside influence. We know this is so important, and yet we are so wrapped up in human doing that even in our relaxation time we are not being restored. People relax by catching the news, they read peoplemagazine.com, they are distracted by an endless parade of bit part players, characters who don't really even matter in their lives. This constant barrage of visual stimulation, auditory stimulation, the endless news cycle often adds up to emotional manipulation. It is really no wonder that anxiety and fatigue are such common complaints these days. So that was a little tangent, yet all this is worth considering when thinking about recuperation. When I focus on this recuperation, I am thinking about the activation of part of our autonomic nervous system. This is the part that is responsible for the rest and digest and recovery of organs and systems that keep you healthy. The parasympathetic division of the autonomic nervous system is what I'm referring to here. And when the parasympathetic division is dominating, the heart slows, blood pressure decreases, blood moves from the muscles to the organs, digestion can work better, we have increased enzyme release in that GI tract, better motility of the intestines, better nutrient absorption. Our mucous membranes secrete more, which is an important part of first-line non-specific immune defenses. I'll move on from the parasympathetic nervous system here because we could end up an hour-long lecture, but this is an important thing to be somewhat aware of and how recuperation and relaxation benefits our health. So what about sleep? We all know that sleep is so important to our overall health. And yet we struggle to get enough sleep or make the time to sleep at a decent hour or whatever we say to ourselves. We know that sleep is important for the brain. It's when we solve problems. It's when we create memories. You may not know that during sleep, growth hormone tends to peak. And where growth hormone goes, so do other hormones. And it also helps with our repair. Sleep is an important time for the digestive tract where we're actually taking a break from bringing things in and it can process what's already on board. And there are so many reasons to talk about sleep, and once again we could go on for hours about this. But there are other areas of recuperation and self-care that we can focus on as well. How about exercise or training for something? The recovery period is so important to how your body adapts and how it gets stronger, better, and fitter. The benefit of exercise is in that recovery. Recuperation, also, I think about the eyes. We spend so much time in front of screens these days, and we know that when people are sitting in front of screens, their blink rate tends to go down by at least 50%. And, there's all sorts of exercises that are recommended. Like for every 20 minutes that you're staring at a screen, you're supposed to take 20 seconds to focus on something 20 yards away. Those kinds of things are there to help mitigate the damage that we are doing to our eyes. And it's no secret that these things aren't good for our eyes. It's also really important that at some point in the day, you just close your eyes. Give your brain a break from that constant barrage of information that's coming through. Recuperation is so important because we have created a very, very busy world for ourselves. I've kind of alluded to this already. We are just surrounded by information all the time. And it's important that we take some quiet time. Take some time to think about ourselves and where we fit in the world and listen to our inner hopes and fears. This is part of self-love. It's part of recuperation. And of course, there's some overlap with the intimacy part in my P.R.O.M.I.S.E acronym. So we'll come back to these issues time and time again. Now, the reason I titled this episode Creation versus Consumption is that it comes up many times in conversations that I'm having with people. And I believe that the consumption part has a lot to do with not taking time to recover, not taking the time to quiet the mind and assess what is important, things like our health and our relationships with those who really matter to us. And I believe FOMO, the fear of missing out, has a big part to play in this. Many of us are stuck in an endless cycle of consumerism, and we ignore our creation. Our creation is this life that we are building for ourselves and our loved ones. This consumption of noise has killed our creativity, and we do not create promise in our lives. And this unfortunately erodes our esteem, and instead of creating the time to recuperate and focus on our recovery, we distract ourselves with more consumption. So my friends, this is the time to recoup some losses, as it were. To put some thought and mental energy into your recuperation. So I'd like you to make the time in each and every day for true personal recuperation. Not just checking out, not just consuming, but creating a better life. I am doing this daily with this Create Promise, where I am taking the time to reflect on my patterns and examining the time that I'm allowing for recuperation in my life. And I invite you to do the same. Next episode, I talk about the O in the P.R.O.M.I.S.E acronym. This stands for the operator in operation. And I hope you will return for that episode. Please let me know via email if this message resonates with you. And if you enjoyed the episode, please share it with a friend. And if you're so inclined, it would be great if you could rate or review this podcast on whatever platform you're listening on. So until next time, folks, be gentle with yourself. Examine your patterns. Think about creating versus consuming. And make time to enjoy some true healing recuperation. Peace.